estimated SOF is
That's fast.
2,100. Green, green, green.
Alright, I looked up at work doing a lot of shit, and I realized I stayed 10 minutes too late, and so I didn't really get home in time for this.
Left side.
Only practice was last week.
Stay on the right.
I'm around a bunch
Clear
of
on the left.
drivers
Left
very
side.
close to
Clear on the
my
left.
IR, so it's going to be a tough one. Already missing shifts. I just haven't been able to race very much lately. Got like one Miata race in last week. So we'll see how this goes. I hate that the tougher race is always the first one, which means I get enough practice that come time for the America split, or SOF, I have more practice, and I'm usually in a no man's land there. I feel like I'd be there regardless if I practiced or not.
Left side. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car on your left. 2 wide. Clear. Car right. Stay on the left. There's an incident ahead. Clear. Car right. Clear.
Overcooked that one a little bit. I was watching the car ahead. I might have actually moved over on that guy. Oopsies.
Right side. Clear on the right.
That was a pretty good drive out with this guy.
Car on your left. Clear.
It's a very interesting race so far. See where they're braking at. It's hard to tell. These Clio taillights aren't very strong. Or large, I don't know which one. Might get a move. God, like slowed up quite a bit on the end there. This looks sketchy.
Right side.
Yeah.
Stay on the left. Clear. Right side. Go left. Still there. Clear on the right.
This is kind of a crazy race. Goodness. They're all over each other up there.
You're in the top 10.
I'm driving horribly behind them. Too concerned about them doing something ridiculous and then me getting hit or something. Need to focus on my race. Who's in front? Peter. Adam. Haven't heard of Adam before. I've heard of Callum. feel like I'm getting slowed up ever so slightly. I don't know. Or the guy behind is indeed faster. Just, I don't even really care about moving up necessarily because I think we're so close in pace. I just really want them to keep going to keep me from having to defend.
New fast flat for you.
Misha, I don't want to talk. You're faster.
They getting a bunch of off tracks behind me, or is I overlay not registering? Man, a lot of debris. Oh!
Car on your left. Still there. Clear.
Damn it! That was my fault.
Left side.
I apologize. That was my fault. Ooh, what? That was Piotr. No, it wasn't Piotr. Yeah, it was Piotr. Dang! Happened earlier in the season. I feel bad about that. I thought it was gonna tap and we were gonna be the same speed. And so I anticipated keeping on the gas, and then when I did, it pushed into him. I should have let off.
You're in the top 10.
Is he right behind? Yeah, I'm gonna let him through. Yeah, it's him behind.
Right side. Clear on the right.
I'm all over the place now. Not making good decisions. Need to figure out that turn. I'm losing a lot of speed in it. I'm definitely not using all the track when I come out. Overcooking my tires here. I can't brake where they brake. I need to brake about a quarter of a car length earlier. I don't think I'm going to be able to do any sort of catch up with these guys. I think Yoder definitely was faster than me. It just didn't feel like it because he had cars immediately in front of him.
The leader is running 44.571.
Now he's pulling away pretty handily.
You've just set your fastest lap of the session.
Somehow just set my fastest lap. I'm not getting on the gas before the apex. Need to make sure I do that and then modulate coming out of the corner. Need 145. Oh, I did run a faster that time, but nowhere near the 144s. He's quite slow through there, I think. Not close enough to another car for it to affect him. Might get a run here.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I didn't say I was alongside, so I was afraid to do it.
Left side, clear.
Holy shit, what was that? He went inside then back outside. Oh, 11th, am I?
Last lap.
$144. Oh wow. Okay, so I am faster. I just can't fucking pass, dude. Yeah, there we go. Got back on the gas. I had to let off a little bit so I didn't bumper him.
Right side, clear.
I'm faster than a lot of those guys up there if I go off just the last lap, but my consistency's probably not really good.
Right side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
I couldn't find a way by. Sucks.
There's the flag. It's over. Bring it back to the pits. We're going.
Alright, here we go. Let's take a look at it from our point of view. Well, let's look at it from here first on the chopper, I guess. Yep, yeah. I feel like I was expecting him to, like, I'm obviously coming in too fast. I bump, I get slow, but I expect him to slam the gas and go. And for some reason, he gets closer, and I think it is because he's trying to slow up to get around this guy, and I don't realize that. And then so I hit the gas thinking he's going to drive out. He's not. I wasn't looking far enough down the road. It's probably I think it's my fault. But let's see. Let's do my cockpit. If I can see it around my wheel. So I fully knew the guy was there, but I think in my mind this guy wasn't as slow as he really was. I thought that he would stay. I thought that Piotr would stay behind. So I thought we were going to hit gas, drive out. I didn't realize how slow this Clio was, and I probably would have realized it if I had been looking anywhere other than here. I do remember looking at Piotr to try and judge when I could drive out, when I really should have been looking up here using my peripheral, because then I probably would have noticed that that car is getting closer to Piotr, which means he's slowing down. And then I would imagine all this can be confirmed by looking at Piotr's cockpit. So yeah, this guy's way inside. I'm looking at Piotr. I don't notice that, so I don't realize he's going to be slow. Piotr does. He's going to go on the inside. So he keeps slowing down, probably more so not because of gas, but because he's got a lot of steering turn here, and he keeps pulling it left. And I just don't realize all that because I'm looking at his bumper. So that was my fault. Definitely my fault. Luckily, he relatively saves it and just gets a side hit on the wall. So it turned out better than it could have. But yeah, I think it was this is my fault. Also 9 iRating and split 3, which is very interesting because I was expected to finish all the way down here. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, so sorry to Piotr for that hit. Yeah, just was looking at his bumper instead of down the road. Didn't realize the car ahead was slow enough that Piotr would want to go around, and that he was going to be slowing by keeping a lot of turn in, round up hitting his bumper because I was anticipating him to drive out more. He didn't, and I gave him enough of a nudge from that to spin him out. So my bad. Somehow we both only came away with 2 incident points, which I guess was, as good as it could have been. But overall, disappointing race for me because based on fastest lap, I could have been 6th. Yeah, I could have been 6th. But it looks like quite a few people got backed up because of everything that happened. Because there's a 44 way down here. Some wrecks probably happened. Championship points. That's a lot of incident points, though. So they probably had something happen because they're both in the 44s behind cars that are 45s. But yeah, not really the best race, but I did come out 4 spots higher than I was expected given my car number. So I guess not too bad. I just need to keep working on my racecraft since I definitely caused that incident. But overall, could have been worse, I guess. Only 9. Did get some safety rating. So yeah, that's Clio at Okayama, European SOF. Thanks for joining me.